If you guys are looking for some coins to get the best FIFA 18 squads, then check out mulefactory.com. They're the cheapest site I found for coins. They deliver in 5 minutes. Now they even pay you back for your card, cover your 5% transfer fee with a brand new player auction wizard. And if you use TGC Kurt5 at checkout, you get 5% off your order. Check them out with the link down below now. What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. It has been a little bit of time since I uploaded to this channel. The last one was about probably 3 weeks ago now in the Squad Builder Showdown with Andy. Now I'm not sure about you guys, I'm just going to quickly load up my untradables, but this section right here, this bit that I'm about to point you at, has really got me back into FIFA. We've got a bunch of these untradeable Team of the Season packs. I actually managed to get a flipping perfect link of two Team of the Seasons, which is pretty damn cool. But it's like really invigorated my interest in FIFA, and it's made me want to make a couple of videos for you guys. Obviously, we've done a few Squad Builder Showdowns with Andy and stuff like that, which have been great fun. But I wanted to kind of like actually bring back some of the videos that we did last summer, and it's really kind of invigorated me to get back into it and give it a bit of a go. Also, it's 8:30. I can't believe it's still light. I love this time of the year, but there's a very, very good chance that that is going to go soon, and the lighting may get very, very weird in this video because I don't have my proper lighting setup. I've just got like a little lamp pointing me here, which is illuminating the top of my head. But we're going to give this a little go. I think it'll be a good bit of fun. So what we're going to do, we're going to do what we did a lot of last summer, and we're going to look at how some players have changed in FIFA from FIFA 10 to now. Obviously before it'd be FIFA 10 to FIFA 17. Today we're going to be doing FIFA 10 to FIFA 18. We've got a pretty exciting one too. We have the Man City record-breaking side, 100 points. They've done some incredible stuff. Now I've not actually gone for a full 11 players because some of them it's just not that interesting. We've not gone for like Vincent Kompany, we've not gone for Sergio Aguero because it's basically just been City for every single one. David Silva's another one. David Silva had one card at Valencia, I think that's it. So we're going to go for some players that have got a bit of a mixed history. We've got 9 players in these. I used to like split them into 2. We're just going to do 1, 9 player one. And other than that, if you guys are enjoying this stuff and want me to make more videos over the next few weeks, months with the World Cup mode, the rest of the team of the season, then please do let me know. But enough whittering on. We're going to get stuck into it with our first player. That, as you can see on the screen there, is Ederson. Now, I'm going to kind of build the squad as we're going along. That screen's over there, so this might take a little while. But Ederson obviously got upgraded to 84 this season. A nice little boost for him. If we look at this card, I'm clicking on the wrong thing right here. There we go. We've got his 72 rated card in FIFA 16 when he was at Benfica. He blew onto the scene so quickly. He was obviously upgraded to 78. Had his Team of the Season card last year, and then moved to City for this season. And he's got his 84 rated card, also the 83 that he started with, and quite a few special cards. If we search for player on market, don't know if it will come up with any of his specials. It's not. It's just going to show his 84. But the guy's got a fair few flipping special cards. He's been sick this season. And someone actually raised the question to me today: would City have won the league this season if they had Bravo in goal? I think they would have done, but it definitely wouldn't have been as convincing as it has been. Ederson's been brilliant for City this season, and a really, really cool goalie. Nonetheless, we're going to move on to Kyle Walker now. You can see him in the bottom left of your screen. I'm going to be playing him in this 3-4-3 kind of formation because he's played centre-back a little bit. He played there for England as well. He's up to 84 rated this season, as I'm sure you guys know. I've got him in my card, which is cool. We're going to go back to FIFA 10 for his first card, and that was at Sheffield United, a 68 rated card. Still had his pace back then, but he didn't have a right lot else. Now, obviously, his game has changed a fair bit. He went to Villa. I'm sure you guys remember they had Young and Walker both in the same team. It was quite cool. They both went on to be a fair bit better. But Ashley Young and Walker. Then we have Walker moved on to Tottenham and was a 76 rated right back with 93 pace. This is when he broke onto the FIFA scene. Everyone was using him as a cheap OP option. Absolutely class. He got a bit of an upgrade the next season, but his pace went down ever so slightly, which was obviously a shame for FIFA. But his pace kind of bounces around for a few seasons. We're going to jump through all of these. Now, he ends up with an 82 rated card last year. Arguably his best season at Tottenham. Did really well, but then kind of made it clear he wanted to leave. And then obviously he's moved to Man City this season. 83 rated to start off with, and he's now up to an 84 rated card. We're going to move on to number 3 now. And as you can see on the screen, that is Nicolas Otamendi, if I can spell his name right. Now, Nicolas Otamendi started at Porto. He actually was downgraded this year, which we'll come on to shortly, to an 83, but we'll put his 85 rated card in just for the sake of it. But he started off as a 79 rated card at Porto. Stayed there for a few seasons before moving to Spain. 82 rated he was upgraded to when he was playing in Spain. And he only had one full season there before moving to Manchester City. Now he's obviously done alright the last few years. He was 85 last year, went down to an 83 this year, lost bundles of pace. Literally went down to 63 pace. That's a -9, which is a huge downgrade. But he's back up to 85. He got a ton of cards, and that City team actually made him look like a really decent defender this year, when in reality a lot of people were worried he wasn't going to cut the mustard after a relatively poor season last year. But he stepped it up and he's done really well. Now we're kind of a little bit all over the place with this one. We're going to go with Fernandinho. Now this guy has been fantastic this season as the only midfielder with any semblance of defensiveness about him in that City side, where they like to play so many attacking players. He started off as an 82, was quickly upgraded to an 85 in January of this season, which I think is completely valid. But if we go back to FIFA 14, obviously Man City signed him from Shakhtar Donetsk. 99% sure, apologies if I've got that wrong. But he was an 81 rated centre mid. Really nice, well-rounded stats. It's a really cool, cheap beast that season. You see he got an upgrade to an 82 the following one. Fernando was playing quite a lot at the same time as well. His stats changed quite a bit. His obviously physical came in, his pace dropped a bit. A few of them were bouncing up and down like that, so we're trying to work out what sort of player he was. A couple seasons went by, CM. He went down to 80, then up to 81, and obviously had his 82, and then he's up to an 85 now this season. He's got his Team of the Year, his Team of the Season card, and he's absolutely fantastic. A really exciting player in FIFA, and of course doing so well in real life. Now we're going to move on to number 5, and that is Kev De Bruyne. Argued with Salah for the Player of the Year. Not literally argued, but he was the debate. It was 50-50 between those two. I'm really struggling to spell his name here. It was a lot of people thought he'd get the BPL Player of the Year. He didn't, but he was very close, and of course he got in the Team of the Season too. You can just see here how many cards he's got this year. He has his 91 upgrade that of course he received in January, but we're going to look back a long time now to FIFA 10 when he played at Gonk in Belgium. 64 rated centre forward, pretty poor. Got an upgrade to 70 whilst he was there. I'm pretty sure at this point Chelsea had bought him and loaned him back. I could be wrong, or that might be FIFA 12. One of these, that definitely happened. Then he went on loan to Werder Bremen. And I believe for FIFA 14, I'm going to double check now, I think he went permanently to Wolfsburg. This one wasn't a loan. Yes, that is right. He spent 2 seasons at VfL Wolfsburg. This is when he was sold permanently by Chelsea. The second season, he helped guide Wolfsburg to potentially the 2nd position in the league. I can't remember exactly, but they were fantastic, and I think he got Player of the Year in the Bundesliga. He pulled out some insane stats. It was like double figures for assists, double figures for goals. He was absolutely amazing. And then obviously City picked him up, had a really good couple of seasons, and we are where we are now, where he's literally, other than Salah, been the best player in the division. He's been absolutely fantastic and so exciting to watch. But we're going to move on to our next friend now. We're going to go for Ilkay Gundogan. Now, I am going to put in my version of him because I don't have his normal one in the club. I have got his 86 Path to Glory one. If we just quickly look here, he has his 85 base card, and then obviously these cards which he's picked up as the year's gone on. But if we look back to FIFA 10, he played for FC Nürnberg. I'm pretty sure that's FC Nürnberg. It is, right? 64 rated left midfielder. He moved centrally for FIFA 11. Maybe EA didn't get it right, or maybe he genuinely did change position. You do find that with a lot of the bronze players from back in the day. It's hard to know which position these guys are playing in, especially in a division that doesn't get too much scouting for football games. Up to 77 rated centre mid when he moved to Borussia Dortmund. Had some really good seasons. He did have the odd injury blighted season, which of course we've seen him have in England now, but 84 rated, back down to an 83, stayed there for a few years before upgraded to 85, which is how he stayed this year after 2 seasons at City. Obviously, like I said, last season a lot of injury, started this season out injured as well, but been able to get a bit more game time as the season's gone on, and of course been a really exciting player for Man City. They've all been fantastic this season. It's hard to find a weak link, but we're going to move on now to Leroy Sané. If I can click on him, here we go. Leroy Sané is on the screen there. He started off as a central attacking midfielder at Schalke, which I think would suit him really well. He's never really going to get the opportunity at City because they've got so many players, but I mean, look how well he's done from left wing. That's a lot of cards. That is a serious amount of cards, but this guy has been absolutely amazing this season. 84 rated card. I think he ended up joint with Kevin De Bruyne on assists, with 15 assists this season, which is mad considering, like, he's not played that much. Obviously, he's played a lot, but he's been rotating, obviously, with Sterling and Bernardo Silva on the wings. So, to get 15 assists, in fact, I'm going to get his exact start count Leroy Sané started 27 games this season, so he's essentially he's missed out on like nearly a third of the games, and he's got 10 goals, 15 assists. Crazy, crazy numbers. He's been amazing. But as you can see, he moved out to the right for Schalke. He's played there a little bit for City, but mainly on the left for the majority of this season, like 95% of the time, but the odd game he's played out right. He started off as a right midfielder at City, and then obviously they found his home on the left, and you saw the amount of cards he's got this year. It is absolutely madness. But now we're going to move on to the other player we mentioned then, and that is Bernardo Silva. Now, obviously didn't get so much game time earlier on in the season. Pep took a little while to sort of bed him in, but he's finished strong for the second half of the season. I'm not sure why he's got 2 cards there, but it doesn't really matter. He only came into the game in FIFA 16, which is quite bizarre. Now, obviously, beforehand, he was playing at Benfica, 2013 to 2015. He was there. He did spend 2014-15 on loan at Monaco, but then obviously he gets his 79 rated card in FIFA 16. He has 2 full seasons there before he moved into City last transfer window, last summer, sorry, and yeah, he's been flipping good. He's a great player and a really exciting one that as he gets more and more game time, if he manages to hold down that place in the City side, he'll be very, very exciting. But we've got one more player now to finish it off, and I think it's a pretty cool one. That, of course, is going to be Raheem Sterling. Now, like I said, there's a few I'm not including. Also, Gabriel Jesus was one that would potentially be quite cool, but he just really doesn't have much of a FIFA history, so there's not really a right lot to look at. But we're going to look at Raheem Sterling now. As I said, a really, really cool player for City this season. Scored a bag full of goals. He's got tons of special cards. And we'll put in his 84 rated right winger. Now, obviously, FIFA 13, my favourite thing about Sterling's cards are the change in haircuts. He's had some flipping bizarre ones. But FIFA 13, left winger, absolutely rapid, but never really had the technical stats. They just didn't really give them to him. Obviously, as a few seasons went on, following season, for example, FIFA 14, a class card. This was when he really burst onto the scene, was playing at his best. For Liverpool, sorry. 91 pace, 80 dribbling, exciting card. Had his 80 rated the following one, and then moved on to City. The change in the hair there, I'd probably say it's for that better. That FIFA 15 haircut it's not the best, is it? FIFA 16, he has that card. FIFA 17. Still an 82. I struggled a little bit last season. Wasn't the most effective player. This season, Pep's kind of trained a right way to play into him. He plays like body to goal, changes the way he kind of sits in the game, and he's been absolutely phenomenal for City this season. But that, guys, I think we're up just over like 12 minutes now, I think. I'm not going to bore you and go on for too long, but I hope you did enjoy it. Let me know, as I said, in the comments down below if you'd like to see more of these. I was thinking about doing one for Liverpool with the Champions League final. Obviously, they're going to be in the Champions League final against Real Madrid this weekend after next, so I thought it'd be quite fun to look at their Champions League squad and see how they've changed. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Let me know if there's any other stuff you want to see, and if you want me to return, then I think I can probably do some more videos over the next few weeks. Really enjoying Team of the Season, so I've kind of got the FIFA bug back again, and obviously we've got the World Cup coming up soon, so that should be really good fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.